Good evening. Let me adjust this here so I can see better. Okay. There we go. That's better. Okay, hey Glenda. We'll give everybody a minute to hop on here and let me move things around so that I make a mess. So, hi Cheryl. Thank you for watching. Oh, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hello, Laura. Hi, Diana. Hey, Patty. We're going to make a pretty card tonight. Yes, good evening to everyone. Hello, Jeanette. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Janie. Nice to see everyone. Hello. Hi, Susan. If you have ordered from me, I'm still waiting on stuff from Stampin' Up. I ordered on the 31st of May, and it says that it should be here the middle of the week. So, hi, Joan. Hey, Brenda. So, yeah, the shipping still is, I'm like, gosh, it takes like 2 weeks to get to me. Hi, Susan. Hi, Carrie. But that's okay. You'll be surprised when you get everything, right? Because you'll forget that you were even supposed to get it. I don't know. I'm like, oh my goodness. So, okay, let's see. We're going to make this gorgeous card tonight. I put 2 sets together. And so the giveaway is this card. And again, I'm going to do a pack of ribbon here. Everybody loves ribbon, right? And so there's a foot, 12 inches of each and 1 foot of each. And, so there, it's just a big pack of it. And hi, Patricia. Hi, Mary. Oh, thank you, Mary. So this whole week, and what I do is I like to focus on 1 bundle a week. So this week, if you watch my videos, I know, right? I forget. If you watch my videos, you'll see that there's like a succession of 3 most of the time 3 videos that get put up there that are with the same set. The 4th one that I do is private for my team, but they get one, but then you get to see it, okay? So here's the cards that we've done this week. And I've been kind of putting these aside and holding on to them. I couldn't show them last week because I had to give them away as thank yous. Every time you order, I always send a thank you. Whatever you do, I always send a thank you. This is the one I did for my team. Literally made a frame out of the vine. Came out so cute, right? Colored inside, really, really cute. Made a cute envelope, did some blending. Hi, Judith. Okay, and then at the beginning of the week, we did this one in purple with gorgeous grape. Look at the array of color. Hi, Linda. And then we did this one using the DSP. So I think I've given you guys a pretty good idea of, certain things, the coloring, the cutting, how you can do it. This is done in Garden Green. Tonight we're going to use Evening Evergreen. So these were the 4 cards that I did this week with the set. Now, next week, instead of focusing on a bundle, I'm going to focus on, let me get it, shimmer vellum. Let me show you, I got so excited with that. Let me show you the first card that we'll make this on Tuesday. I'll show you. Real quick sneak peek. Isn't that cute? Isn't that, hi Peggy? That's all done with shimmer vellum. And it's done with the Quiet Meadow. The Quiet Meadow set. Hi Peggy. So what I'm going to do is pick different sets next week, but with each one of them, I'm going to use the shimmer vellum. This stuff is absolutely to die for. The shimmer on it is beautiful, and from what I understand, you can stamp on it too. And I wanna at least attempt. I know, right, Carrie? This should be fun. So instead of just using a bundle, I thought, now what, look at, I'm trying to pick up the shimmer in this if the light would, there it comes. I mean, it is, look at that fresh freesia. Hi, Sharon. Isn't that pretty? So I thought that, look at that polished pink is beautiful. I thought that this would be a lot of fun to just focus on this paper. So that's what we're going to do there. Now, we have a lot to do with this card, but a lot of the work is already done for us because last week, or not last week, in the middle, I think it was Wednesday, somebody said the vines would look great on a trellis. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I have a trellis, you know. I bet the shimmer vellum would look good with the that's exactly, Brenda, you were reading my mind, okay? Because I'm going to do one with the seashells. Yes, yeah, yep. And I know, right? And the Quiet Meadow is just so pretty, just a beautiful way. And did you see I used the basket? I was like, oh, I love that basket. I know, right? So, yes, thank you. Yeah. Peggy, were you the one that mentioned the lattice? Were you the one that mentioned that? Hi, Jewel. So whoever mentioned that, she said, ooh, that would look nice on lattice. Well, my brain went right to, hey, wait a minute, we have lattice, okay? So, yeah, that, you know, yeah. Oh, yes, it was you, Peggy. Oh, I love it. Well, honey, this is what I came up with. I hope you like it. So here's the outside, and then there's the inside. I took both these sets and I just had fun with them. So what we have is a plentiful plants with the perfect plants. This is, what is this? Bloom Where You Grow, sweet. And then these come in there, but you can order these separate also. And then this week I was focusing on the Forever Grapevine. These happen to marry together beautifully. And Peggy, thank you so much. You inspired me for this. So what I did was oh, thank you, Peggy. You do like it. I'm so happy you like it. Thank you. What I did was I have an Evening Evergreen base at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Hey, Steve. And then the inside piece, this is just a piece of basic white at 5 by 3 3/4. And then the outside piece is basic white at 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to run this through. You can barely see it on here, but I did run it through the brick and mortar 3D embossing folder. But I also thought that if you didn't have that, of course, and you had this set, I think that this would look great on that also, like that, you know, and then you wouldn't have to use the embossing folder. So I think that this looks fantastic on that also. All right, so let's go ahead and let me move this card to the side. And let's do just a little bit of stamping here and coloring. And then we'll do a bunch of cutting and embossing and just crafting. Yeah, it's time to craft. I have mowed the yard. I've cooked. I cleaned up. I did everything. It is absolutely time to craft. So, oh, and if you are on my team, please check your email. Your Zoom stuff is coming through. I did a list of my team on Constant Contact today. And so you should get a nice email about our Zoom meeting. So there's that. Okay, so we're going to, where do I have this? Up here. Let's go ahead and make our tag. And I'm going to go ahead and, hey, Lily, happy Sunday. Hi, Sandra. So I'm going to just stamp this, and this is in the Grapevine set. This is the stamp right here, and then it comes with a die. And Stampin' Up has really been busy with dies and stamps, I will say. I'm going to do thank you in Calypso Coral coming across here, just to give it a little bit of color. And I'll just do it right there in the center. Good. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll be ready to run that through. Now, this die right here is very interesting, right? It goes with this little stamp here that I've been using a lot of. So I'm going to stamp this in Tuxedo Memento Black ink, because now we're going to color this. And I'm going to use, these are dark colors, but I love this Evening Evergreen. I thought, okay, Evening Evergreen is just going to be for Christmas. No, there's something about this color that I'm using like crazy. I don't know why, but I am. So we're going to color with the dark. I'm going to start with my dark crumb cake here and just the little nib tip. And I'm going to do my branches here. I always forget to do that right there, so I always do it first. Just going to color my branches like this. And now with everything that I've done all week, I've used every single stamp and every single die. And when I do something like that, I just feel like, hi, Deborah. I just feel like I get, hi, Pam. I get the most for my bang for my buck with my money if I use every single die. That's just the way I feel. And stamp. So I have. Actually, I really have with both these sets. So this is light Evening Evergreen, right? Yeah. Whew. And I mean, it's dark. But when you add the dark to it to color or to shade it, you can really see that this is lighter. Such a beautiful color. Rich. It's a bluish green, this Evening Evergreen is, and like I said, I thought, oh yeah, that'll be great for Christmas. I find myself using it a lot. Okay. There's that. Now, I'm going to take the nib tip of the, they're so tight, and they need to be tight like that because they're alcohol. They dry up if they wouldn't. So the nib tip right here, every black line that Stampin' Up has made, I am going over it with this marker. Okay, just exactly the way they do it is exactly the way I am tracing it. And that is all you have to do. The alcohol spreads it, and look at, let that focus. Look at that shading. That looks so pretty like that. That's wonderful. I moved some things around. I was trying to, I was thinking about getting a different camera holder, but when I saw it, it sits on the desk, and the minute that I do anything, it's going to shake, and so I'm not going to purchase that. But I really need something to, like, I need shelves on the wall, and I need it to hang off of the wall. So, but that's neither here nor there right now. We're not putting them up right this minute, right? So let's go ahead and let's look at the inside of this card. Yes, okay. I want to go ahead and stamp just the saying down here in this corner, and we'll do that in Evening Evergreen. Right there. Okay, well, that came crooked. Side 2. Oh, we have a yuck right there. We'll have to go with side 1. Nope, we'll just cut another piece, won't we? That's not acceptable. We know better, right? Let's just cut another piece. Here, you could look at the pretty card while I cut a piece. Okay. 5 by 3 3/4. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can straighten that up a little bit. Now I think we're crooked to the other side. I'm never happy with that. I don't know what my problem is. I just cannot. Okay, now I'm happy. Rotate the card stamp over the yuck. Yeah, I know, right? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, now I wanted to show you in this card, I stamped this with the stamp set and cut it out. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for joining. So let me show you this so right here, I stamped it. And like everything, it came with the die, I cut it out. But there's also, hi, Sherry. There's also one that you can cut out. Look at this beautiful paper. So the the dies cut this out, and this out. Isn't that fantastic? Out of this paper from, I am just in awe of the Bloom Where You're Planted stuff. This is like my faves, okay? So that's where I got that from. So tonight what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it out just to make it different, okay? All right, let me move this aside and my card base before I start losing everything. Move this up here. Let's close up some ink because I need the big machine for this because we're going to emboss. I think I'm about done. I'm almost done with stamping. Well, we could do the envelope. Let's do it. Let's just finish stamping and then we'll be good, right? So what did I put out here? Oh yeah, the little, this little one right here. And then I use these. And see, you can stamp it and cut it out, or you can cut it out with the paper. So that's a lot of fun. And I'm just gonna stamp this in Evening Evergreen. Now watch this stamp. Look at how distinctive that is. It does all the work for you. The stamp does. I didn't shade anything. It does all the work for you. Then this now, the top I'm gonna do in Calypso Coral, just to pick up the front of that card a little bit. Just like that. And just like that. So cute. Oh my goodness. All right, good. I didn't pick a winner yet, did we? Let's do that right now. So it's the pack of ribbon and the card that we are making. Let's do that while everybody is kind of hanging out. Ooh, we have a bunch of people tonight. Thank you for joining. Let's see, who do we have here? Kay Phipps. Kay Phipps, I will contact you and get your address, Kay. And I will send you your little goodies. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get all of our stuff in here and we will start to cut. And then we'll put everything together. I always have it out here and kind of, you know, to a point, but then we start doing this and forget it. To a point totally goes away, right? Okay, so I'm taking these plates off because I'm going to emboss with one of our 3D embossing folders. And this is the brick and mortar. Now I want my, thank you, Paula. Hi, Paula. I want my brick to be horizontal and not vertical. So watch the way that you put this in here. You know, even though it looks like I've got it vertical, it's not. When it goes on the card, it will be horizontal. So with this, we need the number 4 plate. This is the embossing plate, and it just glides right through. I mean, see, if I had that mount on this table, when I do this, I mean, you guys would be like going everywhere. That would not be good. So I might have to get ingenious. See, isn't that pretty? Ingenious on myself. Which means things could get attached to bungee cords and yeah. But you know, you don't see it. It's all behind the camera. So okay, now we're back to the cutting plates here. I'm gonna make a pass here with these little succulents right away. And let's see if we can cut this guy out right here. And let's see, where did... And already we've lost things. I know I stamped it. Oh, here it is. Okay. This. Should we do this too? Let's try. Yeah, we can fit all that in there. Good. So, when you look at this, and you have these little holes right here, okay? This one threw me a little bit to line up. The little holes, wait a minute. The little holes go up. Let me turn this. I really want to show this to you. These little holes, you would almost think go down here, okay? This was a little tricky, but they don't. They go on the top. So really, like, look at your leaves and your leaf structure up there and turn it to, see that little brown right there needs to be out. Let me point this out to you guys. When you put this on here, because I noticed this. Like the stem needs to be here, okay? And these points of these leaves need to be right in there, okay? And look at your stems down here. You almost, when you start playing with this, you almost want to put it on upside down. So just a little tip on what to look for. And then once you get it on there, you're like, oh yeah, that's exactly where it goes. You know, it lines up really, really well. Let me get some washi tape. Good deal. All right, right here. And I just stick these down with the little washi tape, keep them in place. And now here. Oh, wait till we put this together. It comes together so cute. But you know, you got to get all your little pieces and parts. That one right there. Okay. And we'll just maximize cutting by doing it like this too. Okay. All right. So there's that. And here's this one. Oh, look at how cute that came out. That's wonderful. Oh, you are fine, Linda. You're not late. We were just then getting going. And now look how pretty that came. See where little holes are? That is a really nice embellishment. And see, it'll hang like that. It's so cute. Okay. And look at this. This we're going to put behind the planter that we're going to make in just a minute. I love these builder sets. You guys know I love because I like to make a scene. It's a cute little scene. Okay, now we need this. That's Calypso Coral. The other one was Petal Pink. And let's go ahead and cut the pot out right here. This is the flower pot right here. And I'll just line that up, stick a little washi tape, and run that through. Wonderful. And now this again, you don't have to use the paper. You could use, you could stamp it and cut it out. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, see these that are like at the bottom? Don't discard like this, because even if you cut this out, when we do the planter in just a second here, see there's a little lip of green there. So you can cheat a little bit. So you might get another, few things out of it there. So just a way to save paper, right? And your little embellishments. Or make the most of what you purchase, I should say. Let me get these pieces up so that they don't indent my next cut. And now we have the flower pot ready. And the other succulent in Calypso Coral. We had to add a little bit of color to the card. So I thought that came out cute. All right, now this is a piece of Evening Evergreen that I've been chopping up. And these just go down like this. We don't need any washi tape or anything because there's no images. They're just flat. And this is the vine. Comes out so pretty. And our two little flower pots. Or succulent pots, I guess they're called. And we'll just run this through. And yeah, I don't think we need to go back. I think we're good. Let me move this aside. Start getting our little pieces out here. So cute. Look at these little guys. Oh, they're so adorable. Our little planners. And then this guy is just beautiful. This little macrame, but I did it in Evening Evergreen. And now, taking my vine out here. Now, I've seen some where people have actually cut the vine up, and it looks fantastic. There's so much to do with this. I just kind of gave you a little base of how to use it and what to kind of pair with it. Have fun using a lot of product. I like to use, I like it when you guys use a lot of your product, because if you purchase it, I like you to use it. All right, wow, that cut out perfectly. I just had to take one little piece out of that. Nice. Okay, we'll move this aside. I'll clean it all up in a little bit. And now we are ready to put this together. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the inside of the card first. And we want to go ahead and put together our flower pot with our greenery, just like that. Hi, Pauline. You are fine, thank you. You can always watch the replay, but now you're gonna watch us put this beautiful card together. I was just, we were working with cutting everything out and stamping, and yeah. Okay, so that's gonna go right there. And now what we're gonna do is on the back of this, it's gonna go just like this. We're gonna put some Tombow. Just a little bit, hold it down. Don't need much. I'm going to put it on the edges here. Just kind of spreading it with my tip. Okay, just like that. That's more than, let me go across the bottom. So see the bottom here? You have a little wiggle room there in case your flower pot was like one of the ones on this, on the bottom of the paper right there. So even if you just had that left and wanted to use it, you could put that in there. Don't waste it. Now, let's make a hanging basket right now. Oh, that's so cute. And this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Cutting that out with the dies was really cute. So this is the one that I stamped in Evening Evergreen. It is distinctive. And then this is the one that I just cut out. Isn't that pretty? I really like that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and glue this down here, and this I want flat, so we're just going to use some Tombow. And I figured out when I put that one on that we need a little Tombow on those 3 little shoots that come off of that succulent there and up here. And why my glue is just wanting to pour out of here, but we're good. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I really like the one I cut out. I really, really, really like that. Wow. Okay. So now we'll take this now and we'll put this in the card. And I rarely use a color cardstock base, but this time I did. I wanted my vine to stand out, and I wanted the white brick, like it was on a white brick house. So pretty. Now I can press on that. We don't want to glue it together, right? Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the piece that we embossed. Now, I didn't do any inking on this because I wanted it to look like a white brick house, but I think that some inking would be pretty on it also. Now, for our lattice, we're going to use this from the Bloom Where You Grow, or Bloom Where You're Planted. And we're going to do this, and Peggy had the idea that lattice would look good. So I thought, here we go. I'm doing this. She gave me the idea for the card for tonight. So I put it on every single one. I missed one. That was solid. That's plenty, really. More than plenty. And I'm going to place this in the middle right here. Now, if you didn't want such a big piece of lattice, you could always cut it. And almost like, this is like, almost like a trellis then, you know. If it was kind of hanging, it could be hanging off and just coming down maybe the middle. You know, or you could even cut that out like that. These are really versatile. Okay, now let's go ahead and put these guys in their planters. So my petal pink one will go in that one. And my Calypso Coral will go in that one. We'll just use some glue dots right here. I like the darker green on the hanging basket. I do too, Mary. I agree. I totally agree. Really like that. Okay, so that's that there. And we just like, it's just like they're growing out of their little flower pots. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, let me get my dimensionals. And let's go ahead and place this on the front of our card with dimensionals. And we'll use 9 to come across here. Well, I mean, all over the back, I should say. We'll use 9 of them. Especially that we're building on it and then it's embossed too. There we go. Okay, and now we'll pop this up. Oh, that Evening Evergreen is rich. Love it. Okay, there's that. Now, let's go ahead and set our ivy, or our grapevine, I should say. And let's see. We can use pieces. I need side pieces of these guys. I need, because these are not that big. And like up here, I'm going to use a mini, if I can find them. But we use a piece. I'll just use a little piece right here. Good. Well, that works. Okay. And they don't have to go on every single one, you know, but you definitely want it secure, right? Good grief, dozens off. Dozed off while watching the video. Esther, I love your heart. I mean, you can always watch the replay. This came out so cute. If you have this set, you'll either or, you know, and mix and match. Something like this grapevine, you can mix and match a lot of things. You can put some flowers with it. You know, there's a lot of things that you can put with this. Let's put this one right here. Make it secure. Okay? All right. Now let's bring this over. And now let's place this right here. Oh, so pretty. It's delicate, you know, it's just delicate. What a nice set. Okay, now let's go ahead and put our succulents up there. And I will use, I wonder if they could take a whole one. Yeah, can. Good. Right there. And then right there. Okay, now we'll put this one here. And then we'll put this one here. We'll let it hang off onto the white a little bit. Could have even dropped that down a little bit more before we got committed there, right? Okay, now we have our little embellishment here. And I'm going to put some right here on this. Dimensionals. You can't help but use some dimensionals on these. This is just too cute. And if you notice, I've used my sides. Always, you know, you get 300 dimensionals, but then you have the side, the whole, you know, ring around the outside of it too in a package. Very economical. Oh, let me say this. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I have customers that watch me, right? So my host code, I left the G out. This is the June host code. Q4Q RWGCD. In my videos at first, I left that G out. So sorry. So, but thank you. Linda told me. She emailed me. She was like, hey. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so look how pretty that came. All right, but now this little embellishment right here, like the grapevines are hanging off. They're so cute. I'm just going to put a dimensional back here. We use this one here. And do I have them? Here's another one cut. Good. Just some pieces, right? And I'm going to hang it like the grapevine is coming off of there. So stinking adorable. That is absolutely perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead and make our bow. And we're going to use crumb cake out of the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. And we're going to make a double bow. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate, oh, thank you, Janie. I appreciate you guys. I wrap it twice, cross over, go underneath, and come up above. And it makes a perfect bow. And it's 10secondbowmaker.com, the number 10, 10secondbowmaker.com. It's just a great product. Just really, or sweetie pies that know how to use wood and a dowel rod. Those are good too. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you. You could not help. It needed a little bow. I couldn't help but put these two together, these two sets. They just came together like naturally. I'm just going to roll that up a little bit to get on the back of my bow right there. And I'm going to stick it right there. Almost like the trellis has a bow. Or our lattice work or whatever we want to call that there. And that is so cute for tonight. Oh my goodness. I hope if you have these sets, you'll try these cards. So here is tonight's card. Okay. Then I did this one, I think, on Tuesday. And we used Garden Green here and the DSP. Oh, thank you, Laura. They do work perfectly together. Here's the inside, and I used the little leaves in the grapevine and the little squiggles to make the inside. I used every single die and every single stamp. Then it was Tuesday, we did this one, and we did a lot of coloring. Thank you, Susan. And we used a little gorgeous grape here and black. And I didn't even do any shading here. You know, we kind of worked our way up to darker colors and more shading. And then I did this with my team. And I made a frame, actually, out of the vine to cut out. So pretty. And I definitely did shading right there. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for watching. All right, here is our card for tonight. I so appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy evening and coming and being with me and doing a little creative crafting here and happy crafting. And just, it comes out so, the gorgeous grape is beautiful, right? You can't help but love gorgeous grape. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. The new succulent, I love the new succulent. Yes, I do, Lily. Very nice. So pretty. So much fun. So if you have these sets, I hope you guys will try some of these cards. And please, you don't need to ask me to case anything. Casing to me is like the biggest compliment you could ever give me. So I appreciate that. You just go ahead and case means copy and share everything. And I am here to copy and share everything. I absolutely love to do that. So I appreciate everyone. Oh, what is next week? Next week is Shimmer Vellum. I'm going to be using different sets with Shimmer Vellum. And so our first card, though, I showed, this will be the one, I've already made it. I mean, I was having so much fun with that Shimmer Vellum, I couldn't help myself. Okay, and you see a basket here, and you see that paper. Isn't that pretty? So this will be our first card on Tuesday. I love that Shimmer Vellum. I mean, the camera does not do it justice. So that is what we will be working with next week. Different sets, but everything will always have shimmer vellum in it. So that should be a lot of fun. So look for those videos. I know, right? Just fun, happy. And the 2 sets I used tonight were, let me get them. Plentiful Plants, Perfect Plants, and this is the Forever Grapevine bundle. This is the, let me get that in the catalog. This is in the catalog. What is that? Plentiful Plants. Let me show you the suite. $81. Okay, I should know that by now by heart. Okay, so the suite right here, if you order the suite, I'm prepping for the mystery Zoom. Oh yeah, I am so glad you're doing that. I couldn't figure out why my coral looks so different than cardstock. The cardstock was Grapefruit Grove. Oh, hey, that was a pretty color. Okay, so this stamp set, Plentiful Plants and Perfect Plants. You can order just the stamp set and the dies right here. And it's called the Plentiful Plants Bundle. That number is 155688. But if you want the lattice with it and the DSP, which, yes, is my total answer to that because it's so stinking cute. $65, 155699. They'll send you the whole suite. And you get the lattice and you get the 12 by 12 DSP. And it's such a beautiful set. And then the Forever Grapevine, let me show you that one, was the second one. Or actually, it was the first one. I just added the other one in, 76. I knew they were close. Right here at the bottom of the page is where that is. It's almost like it's hidden. Okay, Forever Grapevine Bundle. They had it at 45. It's marked out. It's 40.50. And so that is a really nice little set right there. But those are the 2 sets I'm using, page 76 and then the entire suite from page 80. 76 and 80, so that if you have your catalog. Who won the giveaway? I had to help my little, Miss Fritz. K. Phipps won the giveaway. So she will be receiving the card and the ribbon from me. And so that's where I got my ideas from tonight. But here they are, the stamp sets and the dies. And like I said, with each and every one of these, I've used every single die and every single stamp. And that to me is right there. I get my, there goes my next retirement. I know, right? I know the way that is. Yes. Yeah, this, I know. We can't help it. They're so pretty though, so much fun to work with. I really have fun in the craft room working with them. So, all right, you guys, please stay safe. I will definitely see you Tuesday on YouTube at 10 a.m. live. And again, if you missed the videos, just watch the replay. I'm there for you 24 hours a day. You can watch the replay whenever you feel like it. Thanks again, and please have a wonderful and safe evening, and go do some happy crafting.